How do you actually build an attractive physique when you don't have access to a gym because the gym is too far away? I'm gonna take some assuming, and you have equipment at your house. You have a pull-up bar, a dip bar, you have resistance bands to help you do pull-ups if you can't do pull-ups, and you have dumbbells. If you don't have these things, then beg your parents to get you them, because you probably live by yourself. And if you don't live with your parents, then fucking buy them. You know? So, I'm gonna do some assuming and imagine you live with your parents, right? And you have them equipment. This guide is for you. If you don't have them things, then sure, you can carry on this video because you're not gonna need them. But in order to build like a 10 out of 10 attractive physique at home, you're gonna need that equipment. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is make a goal, because so many people go to the gym and they quit going to the gym because they don't have a goal. You know, I want your goal to be build a 10 out of 10 body from now on. Like from now on, you're never gonna quit the gym. And get a piece of paper and sign up to like tell yourself, I'm not going I'm gonna do it with you. I'm not going to quit the gym until I build a 10 out of 10 body. See this? You want to do that. And you want to also sign it. You also want to like sign it. Like this. You made a promise to yourself. Now you need to follow with the promise. So let me teach you how to actually build a 10 out of 10 body. Whether your goal is to get girls or you just want to build a 10 out of 10 body. My goal was to get girls. And trust me, girls love muscles. Like, I have the ability, like, the older the girl is, the more muscles she likes. You know, like, let's say you're a teenager, you're like 16, 17, 18, 15. The amount of muscle that girls like at your age is a lot more different than the amount of muscle girls like when you're older. So don't get caught up in the skinny skater boy bullshit. I just farted. You know, like sure, it's okay to be like skinny skater boy now, but in 5 years you're gonna suffer. You're not gonna get any bitches. Maybe you will, but you're gonna get a lot more bitches if you build a 10 out of 10 body. So, in my opinion, a 10 out of 10 body is 90 kg lean. Well, it depends on your height, you know. But 90 kg lean is not too much muscle, it's not too little muscle, and you have a 6-pack abs, and you just look like a Greek god. That's our goal. So the way we're gonna do this, there's 3 pillars to building an aesthetic body. There's training, yeah, we're gonna go into it. There's training, there's recovery, and there's diet. Do I want to make like a 3-part series? No, I'm gonna just put everything in one video. So let's start off with training, because training is probably the most important part. Because if you don't train and you have a perfect diet and recovery, you're not gonna grow muscles. But if you train and you have a shit diet and shit recovery, your muscles will still grow, but not as much as they should, you know? So the mindset with training is you wanna take every single set like it's the only set you have. Like, let's say you only have 1 set of push-ups that you can do in order to grow your chest. Only 1 set. That's how hard you want to train. You know, like, imagine in your workout, you can only do 1 set of push-ups. And that's the only chest exercise you have. So you want to give that 1 set every single last bit of, like, you have. You want to give that set 110%. 110 is not enough. You want to give it 150, you know? Like, you want to give that everything. You want to hit failure, like, first normal push-ups, then you're going to want to hit failure on your knees push-ups, and then like, I don't know, you're going to force some other reps. That's how you're going to grow your chest. Because you only have access to your home gym, right? Like that's the mindset you should have with every single fucking set that you do. Every single set you hit, you should give it 100%. And by the way, the more sets you do to failure, the more you'll grow. Like, you want to give every single fucking set your all. 100% into the fucking set. There's no, like, holding back. You just want to give you everything to the set. You want to train hard as fuck. The way you're gonna train hard as fuck, you can't be doing silent push-ups in your room. You can't. You need to be making noises. Like, obviously, don't make obscure noises that you shouldn't make. But like, you need to grunt. You need to like, you need to like, like, if you're working out with a straight face and you're not making silly faces and you're not making some noises, then you're not working out hard. You need to work out harder. And the way you're going to work out harder is obviously by trying to make noises. Like, don't on purpose make noises, but just, because I see many people inside the gym that, like, they probably think they train hard, but they make zero noises when they work out. So, moral of the story is they don't train hard. So, let me tell you the most attractive muscles that you can build so you can actually, like, build a 10 out of 10 body. The reason people have 10 out of 10 bodies is because they have a thick neck, they have big traps, their side of their shoulder is, like, big, their upper chest is big, their lats are big, they have defined abs and biceps. Yeah. They're the most attractive muscles that you can build. So, you're going to do a push-pull legs. Push Monday, Wednesday pull, and then Friday legs. The reason you're going to hit legs is because legs give your body, like, your upper body will grow. No, your upper body will grow if you only train legs, but if you only train your upper body, your legs won't grow, And when you train legs, your whole upper body gets pumped. I don't know how this works, but it's just how it works. So, on Monday, when you're doing chest, you want to focus on your upper chest. How do you do this? You do incline push-ups. This hits your upper chest. When you're doing push-ups, you want to tuck your elbows in. Not like this. Not push-ups like this, because then it fucks your shoulders up. You want to do push-ups like this, tucking your elbows in. You want to do as many sets as you can recover from. So let's say I could recover from like 12 sets of push-ups to failure. You probably can't. So that means I can do more sets than you. It depends how many sets you can recover from, but just do as many as you can. The more, just turn off your brain, don't listen to anything else. The more sets you do, the more sets you'll grow. The more sets you do, the more you'll grow. You want to do incline push-ups, normal push-ups, decline push-ups for your chest. Then for your triceps, you want to do overhead. Like, you grab a dumbbell and do some overhead rhythm. After you do, you do dips first, and then after you do this. And you also want to do lateral raises. As many sets as you can. You want to train you want to, like, put every single set to failure. So you do as many reps as you can until you can't get another rep. The amount of reps that you do is, you want to get 10 reps max. No, you want to get 8 reps max. If you can do 8 reps of that weight, then you want to make the weight bigger by a little bit. Then for pull, you're going to do bicep and lats, and also side of your shoulder. So first thing you're going to start off with is pull-ups, like wide grip pull-ups. Then you're going to work your way to normal pull-ups, and then you're going to do chin-ups. This is going to target your back. If you can't do them normally, then get a resistance band, but same mindset, give it 100% to failure. You do them 3 exercises, like, let's say 3 sets. Then you want to grab some fucking dumbbells, do lateral raises. Why do we always do lateral raises? Because, like, the side of your shoulder is the most attractive part of your shoulder. You also want to do some legs. You want to do some dumbbell rows with the dumbbells. Dumbbell rows, you can use a heavier weight, but you just want to pull with your back. I'm not sure if you've unlocked this ability, but the way that you actually, like, engage your back is you, like, lean a little bit like this and pull, rather than just and biceps. the thing that I recommend is just doing normal bicep curls. You know, as many sets as you can. Like, do like 6 sets of bicep curls, every single one to failure. And then you're gonna do legs. For legs, you're gonna do single leg squats on each side. Then you're gonna do some Bulgarian squats, Bulgarian split squats. Then you're gonna do some Romanian deadlifts, and then you're gonna do some hip thrusts. Same principles applied. You know, now we have like, I don't think you even needed the training part. Like, you could just literally ask ChatGPT to create you a workout routine. I kind of wasted my time giving you a workout routine, but that's fine. But like, yeah, just ask ChatGPT to, just ask ChatGPT to give you a workout routine with the equipment that you have. Right? Now, let's get into the diet. So, with the diet, just turn off your brain. You want to eat every single thing that you see. Bananas, dinner, stuff in your fridge, but just don't eat unhealthy food, you know? Like, use your brain. Don't be a retard and eat everything. Like, eat some things, not everything. But you want to just eat more, you know? 90 minutes before you work out, you want to eat potatoes. Cook some potatoes or rice, because it's carbs, and carbs are good for you. You want to 10 to 15 minutes before you work out, you want to eat like 2 bananas. And then you're going to work out. And then after your workout, as soon as you finish working out, you want to eat dinner. You want to eat like your highest carb and highest protein meal. You can't mix fats with protein. No, you can't mix a high fat meal with high carb meal. It's not how it works. You want to eat 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Like, you want to eat less protein and more carbs. A lot more carbs than protein. And fats, you want to keep at 50 grams. 50 to 60 grams. But with protein, you want to get like 0.8 grams of your body weight. And carbs, you just want to fill the rest of your calories with carbs. The more carbs you eat, the more muscles you'll grow. And a quick tip that I can give you is, like, if your food is not in Minecraft, you probably shouldn't eat it. Like, make sure your foods have 1 ingredient foods, if that makes sense. Like, potatoes, chicken, turkey, rice. What ingredients do these have? 1 ingredient. Eggs. What ingredient do eggs have? Eggs. You know. Sorry. And for recovery part, you want to lay in bed for 10 hours, so this definitely means going to sleep earlier. Yes, you're going to have to go to sleep earlier. Yes, you're going to have to sacrifice your scrolling TikTok time to go to sleep. So, in order for your muscles to grow, yes, that's going to happen. You want to go to sleep every single day at the same time and wake up at the same time every single day. Because then your body recovers properly, as it should. So yeah. Yeah, this is the end of the video. Oh, if you have any questions about the gym, like you want more help, then just message me on Instagram. The link's in the description. And if you want extra help, we can hop on a free one-to-one call. The link's in the description too. I have a course which is 50% off right now, $49, and it's going to be, $99 by the 25th of June. I'm going to add some cool stuff in there. So make sure you join at a discount so you could spend less money to get the same value. Follow me on Instagram. You can see my daily push-ups and shit. And yeah, peace.